Hey, I'm Brett Westervelt. I'm the VP head of design for Instagram. My team and I look after all of the kind of visual design and user experience of the app. So anything that you see when you use Instagram is likely something that my team has worked on.
What is it like to design a product with over 2 billion active customers worldwide? In this context, any poorly received change can cause a huge crisis. What are the biggest concerns when thinking about the evolution of the platform?
Instagram is a platform where people go to explore new ideas and interests. And while they're expressing themselves, they also connect with their friends, which means that we are always thinking about how we can enhance those experiences. So by creating and improving the tools and features we develop, we're always thinking about what is most likely to be meaningful for the Instagram community broadly. We know that something is meaningful if it significantly impacts why people open up the app. For instance, do they open the app to watch reels and stories? Do they come to see new posts on feed or publish a note? Or we often also are looking for ways to simplify and refine the app as it already is so that we can make it more usable for the community. And it's a deep and never-ending research project. And we continue to evolve Instagram based on how society evolves, how technology evolves. It all is kind of interconnected. We do sometimes misjudge what's going to work for the community, and we will try things that don't always end up working. That's part of innovating and being creative. But the most important part is that we're always thinking of ways to improve the app, always looking at ways to provide a meaningful experience when people are opening up the app on any given day.
Instagram is started out as a social photo network, but it has evolved a lot over the years and has now also become a fundamental commercial ecosystem for many companies and content creators. How do you see the platform nowadays? Is Instagram just a social network or has become something different?
Instagram is not nearly as simple today as it was on day one, but we see it as a platform that still brings people together over creativity, just like it was in the beginning. Today, Instagram includes multiple features and formats. The good part of this is that we have created a bunch of value through each of these additions. For example, close friends is great for sharing more inner circle moments. We have a bunch of recommendations in the app that help connect you with things that you didn't even know about. We have direct messaging and other types of sharing. So part of this is also, though, connected to creators and businesses. As we've added features, we really want to make sure that Instagram is the best place for creators to succeed, and we really want to help businesses engage with their customers. Our work as a design team is really to keep the app simple and valuable and changing to evolve. As people are coming to it, we want them to know that the work is never done. We're constantly kind of pushing and pulling between adding things and taking things away so that the whole thing fits into people's lives in a really natural and valuable way.
I participated in Meta Connect at Menlo Park last year and heard a lot about the arrival of Meta AI features, such as the simultaneous translation of content to any language, which will allow creators to expand their content outside their own country. Is there a forecast for when the features will be available?
I'm really excited about the potential of Meta AI and other generative AI technologies to really improve what Instagram is, to unlock new types of creativity, to help people connect in new ways. The technology that you mentioned, real-time translation, is one that we're actively working on. And I think the thing that's really exciting about that is it can let a creator in Brazil or anywhere in the world reach people everywhere else in the world, regardless of the language that they speak. We are refining that technology to make sure that it's as realistic as possible, and that as we're translating these videos, the intention of the creator comes through. And so I don't have any specific timing to announce, but we're hoping to expand it to more creators and more languages soon.
The most recent data from the 5 billion social media users survey shows that Brazilians are among 3 nationalities that use Instagram the most in the world. spending an average of over 9 hours a day online. There are also several studies today about the harm that these behaviors cause to users' mental health. Is this a concern to Instagram's management today? What has been done to prevent excesses?
The mental health of the Instagram community is a big priority for us. We want the people using our platform to feel good about the time that they spend on it and to foster safe and meaningful connections. That's why we've developed over 30 tools to support people's needs, including things like take a break, quiet mode, sensitive content controls. These are all things that help people manage the time that they spend on Instagram and also be more in control of the types of content that they see. While we continue to implement features that will help people feel safe, we also want to innovate and create the tools that the community is asking and telling us that they want to use. But we want to do that in a thoughtful and responsible way.
What can we expect for the next 10 years? What are Instagram's expansion plans in terms of technology and business model also?
So Meta has the mission of building the future of human connection and the technology that makes that connection possible, which it's a challenging mission, but it's also a really exciting one. And it's one that we get to work on at a global scale, which is quite compelling. Of course, Instagram is a big part of that. And for Instagram, we'll continue working to keep it a platform that helps people connect and helps people take creative chances. And we really want Instagram to be a place that stands for creativity in the world. We expect that authentic content and closer interactions will continue to be a focus for us as they have been. And we're really excited about what AI technology is going to make possible to help our community be creative in whole new ways. So we're really excited about what's ahead for Instagram and for the rest of Meta.